Scorpio, July. Okay, Scorpio, you're a water sign. The sun's going to be in Cancer, which is a water sign. So you're making a trine. Okay. So this is a positive aspect for you that runs from July 20 up until July 22nd. Okay. So this is a really beautiful, watery time. Hope you get to enjoy the summer here. You also have a trine with Saturn and Neptune, which are in the sign of Pisces. And to me, Saturn and Neptune, or Saturn being in the sign of Pisces, is kind of like two opposites here, right? Saturn wants hard work and Neptune wants intense reflection and deep introspection. And so there's a lot there about that for you. Okay. So it's a little bit of both. So enjoy this watery time, Scorpio. Trust your intuition more than ever. Okay. Now you do have a square with Pluto, which is your ruling planet, and also a square with Mars, which is considered one of your co-ruling planet or your original ruler. And then Pluto would be your co-ruler. And you have a square with Uranus. So you've got a square with some intense planets, okay, two of which kind of rule you. So they're going to prompt you to make change. And I know Scorpio, it's kind of interesting to me that Scorpio is the sign of transformation and change. Yet it's a fixed sign that doesn't want change, right? So there's kind of this push and pull. You're going to be pushed towards what needs to change, and it could be sudden, and it could have themes of men because it's Mars. Okay, it could have themes of finances because it is Pluto, and Pluto rules your other people's money and combined monies. Okay, so pay attention to your feelings to direct you this month, and understand, I know that you like to hold on to things, but this is a time where you may have to let a few things go. You're going to have a trine with Venus until July 11th, which is going to be beautiful. So if you are looking for love, Scorpio, it's going to be very positive for you up until the 11th of July. You will have a trine with Mercury just for the first day of July. Okay. And so just make the most of it. The moon will be in Scorpio on July 10th through July 13th. So you'll probably be feeling pretty powerful then. Once the moon moves into the sign of Leo on July 22nd, there will be a square because you're both fixed signs. Okay, so it'll be a little lighter energy before the 22nd for you, Scorpio. Now, I did a pre-reading to see what you need to know. And your first card that showed up was the Ace of Swords. And it says, look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. Okay, Ace of Swords, something new. I think you're going to be shown some newness of what has to change. It's a tiny little sword. Okay, it's adorable. Now, your second card is the Moon card here from the Cozy Witch. Taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. It's a full moon in the background, and we have those double Capricorn moons. The first one was on June 21st. Early degrees of Capricorn. Then we get the second one on July 21st. Just interesting that it lined up that way. Later degrees of Capricorn. All right. And Capricorn is like, it has themes of your long-term standing in the world. It has themes of your traditions and values. It has to do with your career. Okay. So it looks like you're taking some really good reflection time there, Scorpio. We know Scorpios need a lot of time alone. It's coming in next to the Ace of Swords upright idea. So there's a lot of time to journal, write, and get your ideas down on paper. Okay. Your third card is the Knight of Cups. And he's spreading love and joy. Knight of Cups, Knight of Water. That could be you, Scorpio. Knight of Cups. Okay. So they're kind of just spreading joy around, spreading love around. And it's a beautiful card, especially if you're looking for love. And that trine with Venus is going to help you out through the 11th. Okay. Now let's see. I'm going to pull a couple cards present time for the past, present, and future positions. Looks like the Cozy Witch wants to come out for all three. And your first card for the past position is the 10 of Cups. Okay, but sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. Traditionally called the Happy Family card. Although we see a shift happening here. It's a 10. It's reached its highest point. Okay, but there's a lot of joy back there. And it feels like vacation-y for July. Now, this is the present situation, and we have the Strength card. Card of the year. It takes great strength to be soft. Oh, I like that. Yeah, Scorpio, I'm a lot of Scorpio too. Sometimes we'll get really self-protective. We don't want the change, and it's asking you to soften. Okay. Now, your future position, you've got the Emperor here, the boss. Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. Here is the Emperor. Okay. So, there's some energy here. Things are kind of shifting emotionally. You're in your power, but your power doesn't have to be fierce. It can be soft, and you're still in your power. And the Emperor there showing me that there is this boss-like position for you. And so the Emperor, he's ruled by Mars, but he's kind of got to slow down and not jump into making big decisions quickly because he has so many people he's making it for. Okay, so you're going to have that square with Mars. The Emperor's ruled by Mars. And so kind of ponder the changes, spread love, because there's so much love that Scorpio has. Sometimes they're just a little afraid to share it. Okay, but I see you in power positions. Strength card presently, future position, the Emperor, both major arcanas, major secret of life cards. Those are the more powerful cards in the deck. Okay, now let's break it down week by week for you, Scorpio. Let's see what we have going on. And I know there's 5 weeks, but we're going with 4 here. Let's see what you need to know. Week 1. Here's the 8 of Wands, a lot up in the air, a lot going on. And it's just usually called the honeymoon card. So it's kind of interesting over the 10 of Cups there. Maybe you had some stress getting a trip planned or something, but it's all coming together. Here's the 2 of Wands for week 2. 2 is a relationship number. He's holding the world in his hand. I hope you get a chance to go somewhere, do something. But the 2 of Wands is showing partnership. Okay, and getting clear about where you want to go and what you want to do. Week 3, here's the 3 of Swords. Okay, some old pain coming up. Journal it out. Okay, we have some Chiron aspects this month. So yeah, that can happen to us. And we just need to journal and write and get it out. Interesting that she's journaling up here. And here's almost like a pen being handed to you. Okay, week 4, you've got the High Priestess. She showed up so many times in these readings. Here is you. This is you, Scorpio. Granted, this is really, I think, a Cancer card ruled by the moon, but this is Cancer season and you're a water sign and there's going to be all these trines. Trust the fluid body. Your answers are in your intuition and your feelings and not so much in thought. Okay. Now write down things because we're heading towards a Mercury retrograde. You know that this time period is going to be revisited. So make sure that you're journaling. It's going to be a really powerful tool for all of us, but especially for you, Scorpio, in this reading. Okay. Now let's roll some dice. Looking for power days for you this month. We rolled Uranus in Aquarius in the 12th house. Uranus rules the sign Aquarius. It's one of its co-rulers. There's a lot of sudden new things with Aquarius rolled, okay? Also, your ruling planet, Pluto, has moved into the sign of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, right? And so there's a lot of things, just unexpected things, new technology, new people. But then we have the 12th house here that's asking you to take time to step back and look at it all from a distance. So maybe you have some new people, or maybe there's some new love showing up, maybe through friendships, new friendships, or love through friendships. You got to take some time to ponder it because you kind of need that, Scorpio. You need quiet alone time. And then the 12th house is the house of reflection, contemplation. Okay, so please take the time to do that. Now I'm looking for power days for you. So I'm looking for the sign Aquarius and the sign Pisces, because that's basically what you rolled. And the moon will be in the sign of Aquarius starting on right after the full moon on Sunday, July 21st. So about 7:43 a.m. through Monday the 22nd as the sun moves into Leo, through the 23rd until about 9:23 a.m., but then it moves into Pisces. So this is a long stretch for you here, okay? From the 21st all the way through to Thursday the 25th at 10:52 a.m. So this is a good time for you to rest and retreat, take a little break, okay? And I see a great month for you, Scorpio. Thanks for joining me.